The main atrium of the Interstellar University of Altair was alive with a steady murmur as cadets and scholars from every corner of the Cosmic Confederation settled into their seats. The advanced course on interspecies diplomacy was famous for gathering the galaxy's brightest and most diverse minds. There were the Nyraf, their bodies covered in bioluminescent plates that pulsed in hypnotic patterns. The Elvari, moving as fluidly as flowing streams. And the Quarren, whose multiple optical lenses captured every detail. And then there was Lyra Kaelen, the only human in the room. Professor Salith, an Elvari scholar of great renown, was just about to begin her lecture on crisis resolution strategies when the gravitational doors burst open with a sharp metallic thud. Conversation died instantly. A towering figure stepped through, tall, wrapped in jagged black carapace, with serrated mandibles and claws capable of ripping through armor. The whispers turned to dead silence. Everyone recognized the Xarthid, legendary hunters forged in a world of endless wars, where survival meant being the most lethal predator alive. "I am Ravkor of the Shadow Rift," the creature announced, its voice a harsh metallic rasp that seemed to vibrate through the air. "I seek the human known as Lyra Kaelen." Dozens of eyes turned toward the young woman in the fourth row. Lyra looked up slowly, as if someone had simply called her name during roll call. "That's me," she said evenly. "What do you want?" Several students instinctively backed away. 2 Elvari were already near the exit. The Quarren activated personal shields, the soft hum of energy barriers filling the room. Ravkor advanced. "I killed my clutch brother, Draxel, on the extraction platform of Neros 9. The tension spiked. Draxel was infamous, even among the Xarthid, a killer capable of wiping out entire communities without leaving a trace. Lyra took a slow breath. "Oh, the one with the blades instead of hands. Yes, that was self-defense. He was hunting unarmed workers for sport. That was our custom. You had no right. Under Stellar Code 924K, any sentient being may intervene to protect the innocent. I can quote the article if you'd like." The professor tried to speak, but Ravkor raised all 4 claws, the threat unmistakable. "This is a matter of honor. You die today." What happened next would be whispered through the university's halls for years. Lyra rose from her seat, not in haste, not in fear, but with a slow, fluid movement. She took a step into the aisle. The air shifted. Ravkor, trained to sense danger, froze. "Here's what's going to happen," Lyra said, her voice calm, yet edged with steel. "You're going to walk out of this room. You're going to tell your clan that Draxel died because he attacked the defenseless. That isn't honor. That's cowardice dressed up with sharp toys." Ravkor hesitated. Logic said humans were fragile, diplomats at best. But every instinct screamed that the predator before him was no prey. "You dare. I dare," Lyra cut in. "Humans don't fight for pleasure. We fight because someone has to stop those who do." Silence fell. Then, to everyone's surprise, Ravkor took a step back. "This is not over." "It is, because if you come after me or anyone in this room, I won't just defend myself, I'll teach your entire clan where the boundaries are. And you do not want to find out what happens when a human runs out of patience." Ravkor turned and left. Lyra sat back down, adjusting her tablet. "Sorry, Professor. Please continue." For a few seconds, no one moved. Respect and fear mixed in every glance. Later, a Neirath approached her. "How did you do that?" Lyra gave a small smile. "Xarthid are apex predators. Humans are too. We just prefer not to talk about it." That day, the entire university was reminded why humanity's homeworld is called a death planet, not because of its geography, but because of what it creates. Because sometimes the greatest act of peace is reminding the hunters that even they have limits.